My first day, it was in September, and in Las Vegas, you were probably around 110, 115 degrees outside. And I remember I was just so pumped to be there. And so like I didn't even feel the heat. I was just going on adrenaline because that's right. We left the MTC at like 3 o'clock in the morning to get on a plane so that we could get to Vegas by like 7 or something like that. And so like we were all super tired, but like once I got there, I was just pumped and ready to go. And so the first day, they took all of the new missionaries and they drove us down the center, basically Las Vegas Boulevard, which is where the Strip is, the Las Vegas Strip. And they basically were using the Las Vegas Strip as like an allegory of what Las Vegas is like, or what Satan's plan is like, because you were looking at all of these like large casinos, and it was all just a facade, and they made the point, they were like, the what is it called? The Luxor, the big pyramid. They were like, that empire fell. You have the Caesar's, I can't even remember, Caesar's palace or whatever, the Greek Empire, that empire fell because of, sin and things like that. And so it was just kind of cool to like see the Strip, which I'd never seen it before. It was really cool. And just to kind of hear sort of, kind of see it in that frame, and they framed it kind of like, this is how Satan works. This is how he fools people, because you have this awesome, great facade, but then you walk inside and, oh, guess what? There's some slot machines, and it's just like every other casino. There's nothing really special about it, and it's kind of fake. So I really like that. And so at the end, they, and they gave us a lot of stats about Vegas. They're like, Vegas is one of the fastest growing cities. This was 2001, 2003. And so construction in Vegas was like 3,000 new people coming a month. And so it was just growing like crazy. And so they were telling us about all of this, and a lot of times people didn't know why they were moving to Vegas, and the APs were always like, well, it's because they're coming to hear the gospel. And we were like, yeah, that's awesome, and we were just so pumped. But then at the end, we left the Strip, and they were like, all right, take a good look, because it's the first time and the last time you'll ever see the Strip while you're a missionary. Because the Strip, Las Vegas Boulevard, was absolutely forbidden, because it is just a den of iniquity, because there's just pornography everywhere. Like, you have guys like on the thing, they have like, I went back later after my mission, and there's these little guys, and they have these cards inviting people to come to strip clubs, but there's, it's pornography that they're handing out, and it's just littered with it. There's billboards everywhere. And so we were not allowed to even get close to the mission, or to the Strip. And so we came during the day, and certainly at night, that's when kind of all of the bad stuff comes out. So, but yeah. And then I still remember the first house I went to, and for dinner. And that was a great experience. I was just really pumped, and it was a very humble, it was a very humble family. Very humble circumstances. They just lived in an apartment, but I still remember them. And I still remember the first appointment we went to, the first people we taught a lesson to. I think those memories just stay with you forever, So, great day.